Welcome, my name is Jordon Gonzales from the Gonzales Racing Team, and I'm here to show you one of my first wins. This is an unofficial race, and I was driving with an iPhone, and it's really the only reason why I saved it, because unofficial races don't really matter that much. They're about as common as pennies, so they're not worth, enough for some people to bend over and pick up. But the fact that this penny of mine, I won with an with an iPhone. That's right. I was driving with an iPhone, not a steering wheel and pedals, but an iPhone. So you'll see some erratic maneuver, and basically the gas, because I don't have a pedal, it's on or off, on or off. There is no easing into anything. So I'm just all in or all off. Same thing with the brakes, but yep. So just here to show you guys one of my first wins, the unofficial race. By the way, this is my truck, the number 238. I'm driving the Chevrolet Gonzales Racing Team X238 UGAA UPCI pickup truck. And you can see already in the back, wrecks happening. We'll take a quick look, just for entertainment's sake. Coming out of two, a little bit of net code, he just loses control of his vehicle and bam. And everybody else pretty much gets through unscathed. So, while that's happening, we'll jump back up here to the lead. One of the things about Daytona and in plate races, if you're not aware of them, is basically it's a drafting style track. In other words, you go faster by sticking your nose to the other person's trunk and just by going. And if you can't get your car into that pocket of air, you basically just slow down and you're not going to win the race. So even though everybody is against each other, they have to work with each other in order to survive. So, definitely wouldn't be the way you want to run a military. Everybody on their own team, but give them one task that they have to do together. Oh, another wreck. And this, oh look, and it's a big one. And, oh, truck's going flying. Basically, these 5 vehicles made it through. Well, it happened behind us. Let's take a quick look. Side truck, looks like he got through, so we should be able to see some. Interesting. A little bit of slow motion. Check that out again. Looks like the vehicle on the top, I don't know if you can see my mouse. The vehicle on the top, where the start's going too wide, comes down a little. Yeah. Definitely comes down, makes contact, spins him around. He gets to keep going. And you just see everything going on. I'm not even sure that this guy even put the brakes on. I think he was just trying to be Tom Cruise in Days of Thunder and just drive right through it. But then he just gets, bam, sends him airborne. And bam. Obviously, there's a lot of latency on this track. Bunch of rookies, people driving from around the world. So, because of that, you're going to have some people drive through other people and others not drive through them. It's kind of just the way it is. So, that's what we call the big one. See the lead pack entering turn 1, and only about 2 vehicles made it through. He's 26 in number 2. and they're 2 seconds apart, so they're not going to be able to work with each other to catch up. So it's just this 5 cars, truck should say, going for the lead. And I would fast forward to get to some interesting points, but there's actually something coming up here. One of the individuals in the pits seems to be butthurt about something. Don't know if it's towards this group or if it's towards the person there in the Skittles truck at the very back. Because as you're going to see, in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at that. He tried to wreck somebody there. And if you say, how do you know he tried to wreck and just didn't lose control? Well, let's zoom in. Watch those hands. And look, hard right. Dude, everybody knows NASCAR's turns left. So if you're going hard right, especially at Daytona, there was some ill intent there. Woo. Some lap traffic and a not so good camera operator. Alright, let's speed up, see if we can find something interesting. We're on lap 4 of 10. 5 of 10. Some more lap traffic. Just kind of easing it out, trying to survive. I'm still there in 3rd. Oh, let's see what happens here. Back 2 guys get a bit of a run, so they're going to start pushing on the outside. Actually, looks like Skittles did. And Green Flames decides to try it. Oh, Green Flames comes down and hits me. I'm there 238. That was me almost sideways. But that stuff happens. No need to take it personal. Just keep racing. Skittles got left behind, high and dry. So I decided, alright, he wants to stay out there. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. I start pulling up on the outside of Green Flames here, which I guess is Robert Jesmer. And then now Kyle Burgess comes up, makes a block, but see that big old gap he leaves behind the front place vehicle, Stuart Lumpkin? That slows him down, because now that he doesn't have anyone pushing him, and that enables myself and Kyle Burgess to get through. And barely. So we have a new leader. And some lap traffic. Oh, a little contact there. Almost come down and took us out. Or took out some of our pack. Oh, and Skittles again. Second Chucky's hit and kind of a questionable, like really, you couldn't prevent that kind of thing. But anyways, this is a rookie race, so don't expect professional drivers among us. Skills is in the wall. So he's dropping back. He probably got some damage there. He's no longer part of this main group. We have we're on lap 8 of 10, so we have 8, 9, 10. So that's actually 3 laps remaining. Yes, I have to count like that to know. Oh, and I catch the apron, which slows me down. No damage, but I saved the truck from spinning out, which is actually a good feat in itself. So, when being that there's no damage, I can kind of stay up to speed. Now notice this, with 3 laps to go, these guys, they're just starting fighting each other. They're not really pushing. Now, Stewart is doing a little bit of pushing there, but in the standings is a little off. I'm not in 2nd place. I guess I'll get updated here at the start-finish line. And yeah, there we go. So the outside line, they're getting a little, working together a little bit, but see, they start breaking up again. And he gets in the wall, loses his momentum. And so because they're fighting and not really keeping the momentum going, that allows me... Hey, it says 2 to go. I didn't even realize that. Cool. 2 to go with myself in the back, and I am hard charging. These guys have lost some momentum. I'm catching the back end of their tail, the draft. And I am coming. Look at that. I mean, it looks like these guys are just lap traffic and I'm the leader. I go down, he comes down, I didn't stop for him, make a bump on him. Gives him a lot of speed though. He transfers that to the front leader. So they took my momentum, like one of those little pendulum things or whatever, those balls that hit each other, and bop, 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 bop. That's what happened right there. And oh, and then wreck. Of course I knew that was going to happen, but for your sake. Let's see what happened. Did I help with this? No, look at that. 31 all by himself. And he just gets a little bit too much momentum instead of backing down. He keeps it up. Now, that's okay if you're centered, like how Robert and Kyle is, the 88 and that's actually the 99, Stewart. So Kyle and Stewart, if you're bumper to bumper like them, straight, you can handle touching another vehicle. But he's here on the quarter panel, which just makes the other guy loses traction. And because, that's a good angle. Let's go forward on vehicle. Because he loses it, this guy comes forward with that momentum at an angle and hits his quarter panel and turns him. So he's just going. Oh! Wall. And that's on the last lap. And then from my point of view, it's like Moses walking through the Red Sea. They just split. Left me all by myself. I can get the right camera angle here. There we go. I almost got connected like that. The 31 coming back down off the wall. And then, last lap, no one's there to race me. What is that, there's a 6-second difference between me and second place. That's Rene Aurora. As you can see, he's got the quicker time. So, he's actually behind me there. Checker flag. It should be Rene coming up right here. Yep, Renee. There you go. And that's my first win. Thank you for stopping in. I'll be doing a couple more of these and celebrating my 1 through 10 official racing wins coming up next. Stay tuned.